Hey guys, sup. I'm ready for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council, and this is Tele versus Lightsworn, Morphtronics, and Ninjas. We're going to start off with Lightsworn, and this is the Lightsworn DragonRuler Sanctuary build, which is hilarious, to say the least. Because, oh, it has Merchant also. There's so much stuff going on that it can't really focus on the one thing it's supposed to be focusing on, which is meant to be the Lightsworn Sanctuary. I had it fuck on second when I had a Destiny draw, but doesn't really bother me. He's going to start off with two Lightsworn Sanctuaries and go into Raiden and has a DragonRuler, and I'm just like, okay, that's perfectly fine because that's going to be a cluster of a lot of stuff that shouldn't always be ran together because, let me make an example of his graveyard without being a dick. The point is with Lightsworn Sanctuary that the reason I always keep it in pure builds and never in DragonRuler is because of the fact that the DragonRulers or the Lightsworn Sanctuary need to be the focus for the deck to actually fully work without any inconsistencies, even though Lightsworn is known for, inconsistencies. It's the lower, the consistency issues. But here comes the Shadow Mist into that Dark Law. I pretty much now have Teledad. I have Dark Arm Dragon set up for days, so I'm just going to attack in. And he's got that Raigeki, which is going to be a pain in my ass. It's going to say a thorn in my buttocks, but it's going to be a pain. He's going to play the Raigeki, summon the Eclipse. And I'm like, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. No, I shouldn't because I have Dark Arm in hand. There's no point in dropping Karma Cut. I'm basically fucking myself over. So I'm going to summon Dark Arm at this point. Go for the Summoner Monk. Use its effect. Why not? Get the Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist effect. Get that quick play. I forget that you can't attack with the monster that you just brought out. I'm going to drop it now, the Karma Cut, because I want to do as much damage as I can. I realize I can't attack with them, so go to Dark Wall and just take massive to the face for days and lock this Lightsworn player out. Just like Heroes, this deck can drop Dark Wall extremely quickly, and I think right when he set Merchant, he realized he was done, so... Morphtronics is something I haven't seen in a long time, so I was actually okay with, keeping this one. It's kind of hilarious how this one plays out, if I recall right. We'll start with the Destiny draw card, the Armageddon Knight. I'm going to drop that Plague Spirit. I'm going to wait a turn. Nope. I don't feel like waiting. Take the one on top of the deck. Let's do this. Go into that BLs in defense mode because I'm not fully sure if he has a deck that can drop 101, so I'm just being safe. Just being safe. He's got cell phone. He calls up his buddy on the telephone from Verizon, and look at all this. I mean, just I feel so bad for him. He only gets that one monster. He gets a staple from Staples and sets two in the back. So my go. I get an MST. I'm gonna blind MST. Terrible. Blind MST is terrible. Here comes the Summoner Monk. I'm not gonna use the effect. Gonna go for that Lava Low Chain. Let's milk more crap into the graveyard, shall we? Let's mill that Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist is gonna net us a Diamond Dew trade to her hand, and Lava Low Chain will attack. From here, I could have played Call the Haunted, and then from Call the Haunted, I could have Armageddon Knight, but there's really nothing I wanted to send to the graveyard outside of like Dark Refer. But he's going to play Trap Sun. I could have changed it to Shadow Mist and got Search, but I want to see what he was doing. So here comes the United We Stand on a Heart and Land Draco, and Jesus Christ, the thing's kind of scary. I can't attack direct, and I can't attack into it, so it's going to cost me some trouble. So I'm going to have to figure out a way how to deal with this. Luckily for me, I put 101 in the deck. So let's go for that Call of the Haunted. Let's get that Shadow Mist. Let's get the the Mass Change, which I can use for Summoner Monk because it would be dead otherwise. I could just use it for Summoner Monk. I'm going to suck it up and that's going to be GG immediately, which is hilarious, to say the least. Here comes Teledad versus Ninjas. Now I also want to say that, well, this is D.D.D Ninjas, sorry. I also want to say that Subscriber Showcase will be returning in a few days. I'm not fully sure on a date, hence I haven't mentioned it yet because I'm still... last stage of bronchitis, let's put it that way. Bronchitis, nasty little thing. So here comes the Covenants. The Covenants, they're here. They're not waiting until the 14th of November. For those of you Halo fans, I just had to throw that in there. Here comes the Destiny draw, but I'm going to go into to see what it was. I could have used that. He's got the Ninja or Super Transformation. I was more scared of Sigmar, but it's APX Avion, which is fine by me. Here comes the Mali into the Crab Bombs. Let's go into that Void Ogre Dragon, not realizing I'm missing a card. Oh wait, never mind, I could just go into a trade from here. And then I didn't bother to read the effect And then I forgot, well, it was just also he had the face down. I didn't want to chance it. So my Dark Arm went to hell. Here comes a reinforcement to the army now. I probably could have kept it on board and just done something else, but whatever. Here comes the Scrap Dragon, but he has the... What does he have? He has a breakthrough skill, so I was fucked either which way. How you want to look at it. But I could have definitely played it better. That would have kept Dark Arm on the board and would have kept Scrap and Void and Dark Law and possibly put it. Well, I feel this is better play, but talking about that play, it wouldn't have done as much damage. Would have been a lot tighter, but it wouldn't have done as much damage. Here he just quits because I believe his scales were not enough for him to bring out the Apex Avian, and he could have summoned the Hanzo, set the breakthrough, gotten the, I guess, next transformation for this, but there's really no point at this point because I could just Scrap Dragon everything to hell. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. As always, I'm ready for the Council. Thanks for watching. I'll be back later for Tech Tuesday. Peace.